But first, we start with weather. Take a look at this footage from our Sandia camera from earlier today. Look at that, Olga. You see the clouds rolling in over the mountains there. The big question is we have one more day left of Balloon Fiesta. We had a little weather issue this morning and going into tonight. What will it look like for tomorrow?
It's going to be a little dicey tomorrow morning. In fact, we are holding on to some of that rainfall overnight tonight. There could be some spotty showers and even some locally heavy downpours. But overall, the last 24 hours, we've seen quite a bit of rain in some areas, over a tenth of an inch at the Sunport. And we did pretty well in and around the foothills and the Northeast Heights. Now, tomorrow, more action on the radar. Right now, quite a bit of a lull in the center portion of the state. We've got our eye on the south and the west, especially in and around that Boot Hill area, and we're going to hold on to particular areas that are flood prone at this hour. Flood warning still up in and around Durango, and we'll continue to see more of this action. While we have lost our flash flood watch for the northern portion of the area, at least the Four Corners region, we're going to continue this into tomorrow across the south and the southwest. So be prepared for some locally heavy downpours tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening as well. Here's the outlook for tomorrow morning's festivities at Balloon Fiesta. Temperatures will feel pretty good, those upper 50s and lower 60s, but the threat of rain will be there. And we do have to keep an eye on those upper level winds. The winds aloft really are what we are going to be concerned about. There will be a little bit of gusting early tomorrow morning, but notice the gusts are at or below 10 miles per hour from 6 a.m. until noon tomorrow. When we get to Monday and Tuesday, everything changes. We are back in impact mode to start off the work week, so we'll see some pockets of heavy rain, even some of those gusty winds, and potential for flash flooding as well as we head into the new work week. I'll be back to time out the remainder of the rain for tomorrow's festivities and also let you know what to expect as we get to the second half of next week.
Thank you. Let's take a live look outside now from our P&M action cam. You can see downtown Albuquerque. Once again, we did have some impact weather that dampened the fun at Balloon Fiesta Park today, Olga, and it seems that that might be the case tomorrow too, sadly.
Yeah, the plume of moisture that's streaming on in is not going anywhere, and that's going to leave cloud cover tomorrow, spotty showers, isolated thunderstorms. So we're going to be kind of in the same situation early tomorrow morning. Right now, the focus has shifted. Southern zones are really getting some of this heavy rainfall. It's pushing into the Boot Heel of the state. We've seen some rain in and around Silver City, Las Cruces, even Alamogordo and Ruidoso getting in on a little bit of that action. But so far, there's just one remaining flash flood warning. This one is in a portion of La Plata County, just outside of Durango. We will hold on to a flash flood, or should say a flood watch, a general flood watch for the southern and western portions of the state well into tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. This one's set to expire at 6 p.m. We're also going to be watching for tomorrow to see if they add any more of those southern zones into that watch area. Tomorrow, we're going to start off with a lot of cloud cover, which means if you're headed down to Balloon Fiesta Park for the farewell mass ascension, it's kind of sad to say those words, but we do have a possibility for some showers and thunderstorms through those morning hours. While we're not expecting really gusty winds on the ground, winds aloft could be a problem as those storms begin to develop. Today's high officially at the Sunport, 78 degrees. We started out mild this morning, so we trended above average for today. Tomorrow will be a little bit closer to average, and by the middle of the week, we're headed for a bit of a cool down ahead. We got up to 60 degrees for Durango, a little cooled with all of the rain passing through, but check out 89 for Carlsbad and those middle and upper 80s across most of our southern zones. We will be back in impact mode before you know it. Monday and Tuesday, more heavy rain, showers, and thunderstorms expected. This could lead to some flash flooding in some areas, and it's also a good idea to make sure you steer clear of any rushing water, and especially those water-covered roads and arroyos. So for tomorrow, focus will be across our southern zones. We could see significant rain, over an inch possible in many areas. And we're not out of the woods across the north and the west just yet. Farmington and Durango could see some pretty significant rain again for tomorrow. But the short-term prospects are definitely going to be on the stormy side. This is a snapshot of where we may be by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. That's when all the festivities are getting started. Notice the rain in and around Albuquerque, which could affect Santa Fe and the Balloon Fiesta Park. And then through midday and into the afternoon, afternoon tomorrow, the majority of the rain that we'll be tracking will be across those southern zones. So temperatures tomorrow are going to be trending a little bit closer to average. The long-term prospects actually looking pretty good. We have to get through this stormy stretch for our northern and western zones with showers and thunderstorms and impact level rain on Monday. But Tuesday, we begin to lift those rain opportunities by Wednesday and Thursday. Now, temperatures are cooling a bit, but at least we'll get that sunshine returning. A stormy stretch is definitely ahead for southern and western zones, including Silver City, where we're going to hover in the 60s for the next couple of days, feeling very fall-like before we begin to dry out, and definitely looking at a warm day tomorrow for Roswell, Carlsbad, and Hobbs. But showers and thunderstorms definitely on tap for the next couple of days. We're going into the 60s for daytime highs for Las Vegas, Raton, and Red River, especially Monday into Tuesday with those storms beginning to develop and more impact level rain on the way for Santa Fe to start you off for the work week with much cooler temperatures. The long-term forecast for us here in the Albuquerque metro is looking pretty good. We'll get through the storminess in the morning and the afternoon on tomorrow, but Monday and Tuesday will definitely be challenging with impact level rain. There will be rain at Balloon Fiesta. We'll definitely see some rain possibilities through the 9 a.m. hour. That could inhibit some of that fun. We will see mainly the showers and thunderstorms across our southern zones moving into tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. 7-day forecast keeps the rain around impact level rain for Monday and Tuesday. We'll be watching for flash flooding potential.